What's going on, everybody? Thanks for watching. So what we got here is a Glock Gen 5. Just picked it up, 200 rounds through the gun, and we're already having issues. So as you can see, Gen 5. Sorry about the lighting. So having a little issue with this gun. So what happened was a little bit of a backstory on this. As I was at the range yesterday, I decided I would remove a mag and eject the the unspent casing and do some dry practice. Well, pulled the mag out, went to rack the gun to eject the casing, and it would not eject. Slide would not move, but just a little bit. Didn't think much of it. Pointed the gun down range, pulled the trigger. That got rid of my bullet that was in there. So then I decided, well, let's try to recreate it, because that was weird. Wasn't supposed to happen. Put a loaded mag in it. Did the same thing. Couldn't recreate it. Didn't think anything of it. This morning, well, backstory to that. Whenever you load around, I don't know what it is about this gun. Every other gun I've shot, semi-auto for that matter, you've been able to, when you put the mag in, whether that's a slide lock reload and you let the slide release, or you pull the slide back and let go, you can feel that round pick up. You know the difference, the sound, the feeling of when the gun picks up a round versus when it doesn't. Didn't notice that, which was really odd for this gun, and I've repeatedly not noticed that it picked up a round. Maybe things are smoother, I don't know. But nonetheless, so this morning I loaded up my mags and got ready for my daily carry. Put in Hornady critical duty there. Chambered around, but I didn't feel like I chambered around, but I was going off my intuition, so I pulled my magazine out to top off that last round, and it couldn't get it in there. Must be new mags, whatever. And I thought, whoa, maybe I didn't chamber around. I recreated the problem inadvertently. So one time is strange, 2 times is too many. So $599 gun, just bought it, and now I can't get it to work. But don't worry, I've got my Glock stress ball, so I can do the thing there. All right, so played with one at work, and we see what the issue is. Could be a barrel clearance. The barrel has to drop to make the slide work, but I'll show you what's happening. So I can pull that as hard as I want, and like I said, this is a loaded gun because I've not been able to shoot this since this happened. So safe direction, can't get it to work. So a better angle to view the barrel. You see it goes down just a little bit. I thought it might have been a clearance issue right here, but I can pull, or I can push it over just a little bit, and I can actually visually see that there is room there. And you see the barrel and all is coming back. I was able to recreate this on a gun that was unloaded at work by simply putting my finger over there, pushing the barrel back. But I don't think that's what this is, because when I did that, it was catching up here.
We go from here. Well, you got a Glock stress ball. I thought these were for fun. No, this is for when you're stressed out and you're mad because you just spent $599 on a new gun. It's not working. All right, put that back. So I thought, hey, maybe it's only done this when a magazine was in the gun. I had a magazine in, racked around, tried to recreate it at the range. Every round out of the magazine, I could eject just fine. So we'll see if making this magazine makes a difference. Let's do the unloaded one first. Got my truck broke into, and my snap caps are stolen, so I can't do snap caps, which would be safer. So unloaded magazine, we'll see if it'll cycle down. Nope, not having it. All right, so let's take a loaded magazine. Like I said, I'd use snap caps, but somebody broke into my truck and stole my range gun. No, still nothing.
So what do I do from here? Well, I am going to hope that one of my subscribers can tell me what's wrong with it. I'm also going to go shoot this downrange, get rid of that bullet that's in there, and I'm going to try to recreate this with snap caps. That way I can completely look at the gun and do that safely without a loaded gun pointing at me. I could take it to a Glock armor or a gunsmith, but they're going to do the same thing, I would imagine, and I don't feel like paying them to pull the trigger of a gun. So from that, though, I'm going to call Glock tomorrow, as it is a weekend when this video is being shot, and talk to them. Be totally honest, I am so unpleased with the gun overall so far. The new trigger's nice, a little different, but this is not okay. Would this affect me in a self-defense scenario? If it did it unloaded, yes. Since it did it loaded, pull the trigger, you're good. But I can't compete with this gun because at the end of each time you fire, unload and show clear. I can't unload. So this is where we're at. Gun's going to get sent back to Glock. I'm going to keep everyone updated. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think's wrong with the gun. We'll see what it ends up being. If anyone else has had this problem, let me know. We'll see what we can do, and I can try to stay in touch to see what Glock's response is. Once again, thanks everyone, and have a good day.